Alright, I've already messed up this video, I forgot the tripod, but basically that used to be the bottom of the bumper and that looks arse. So I was thinking about running a half cut bumper, but that's a bit jailbaity for me. Not a big fan of that. Just looks cool, but yeah, not my style. So I put a post out on Instagram and I got this instead. It's a T-Sport and it was kindly donated to me by somebody who sprayed it black. And I'm very, very lucky at the fact that it's also the same blue underneath the paint. But it needs a bit of work, it needs a bit of tarting up. It needs a lot less work than that old crusty one. So yeah, I'm just gonna get this paint off. Alright, so I've stuck the pressure washer on it and it's got a few bits off, but it's only a little Karachi K2, so it's not very powerful at all. It's paint's actually stuck on a lot better than I thought it was, so yeah. So I tried something that was a bit more aggressive, so it's not the right stuff. I need paint thinner or something, but yep, some turbid spirits. So basically use that to clean your paintbrushes after paint and stuff. Like I used it to get gloss paint off and it did that, but I think the fact that this has had that much time to cure actually on the paint, yeah, it's gonna be a struggle this, but it might even be better off if it's just being sanded. But if I'm gonna sand it, then I might as well paint it. And snowballed is the word for today, but I started off with the 1000 grit and it was working pretty well, but the more and more I kind of got into it, the more and more I kind of found little nicks and stuff like that in the bumper, and like they're just going to be on show no matter what I do. So I have decided that yeah, I'm just going to spray it. It's been sitting in a garden, like what do you expect? And even at that, it's been on the back of a car, what do you expect? People are going to run into it, blah blah blah. So I might as well just do that. But yeah, saves me having to sand all that back down, be nice and gentle and make sure I don't go through the paint and all that. I might as well just start afresh with it. Alright, that is a horrendous job of fiberglassing by me. It's in with hot glue, welding wire that's been melted into the plastic, fiberglass if it's going to be anything, and I've just put a massive skim of filler over it, just basically to sand it down. I'm going to have to do at least 2 layers of filler on this, but for a bit you don't see, remember, but yeah, it's in there. Alright, here is the finished product, well, finished painted product should I say. It's looking very, very quite good. Still quite a bit of work to do on it. As you can see, it's very matte in comparison to the nice reflecting paint. So if the camera will do a good job of focusing, yeah, it is actually. You can kind of see it, but it's like very orange peeled. Because obviously it came from a spray can, but the one thing I was worried about was the general kind of coverage, if there was going to be any patchiness or anything like that, but it's came up pretty good. The other thing you can't really see is the exhaust is now way too far in, but I'll get that done at some point soon. But yeah, it just needs a wet sand and a polish, so yeah, looking good. Rear lights need done also. I did bring them with us to spray them, but I've, classic brand fashion, forgot the clear coat, so that'll be some other time. But yeah, this is the final product of spraying the bumper. Looks good.